Hey guys, Oscar here, truckersauthority.com. Today I got a hot one for you. How to get shippers to contact you using Google AdWords. We're going to reverse engineer that today, okay? I'll show you how the big guys are doing it and the rest of us are doing it, all right? So let's go ahead and get started real quick. Shout out to Gold River Insurance, your trucking insurance broker. Look out for them. We partnered up with them recently. 4.9 star reviews, over hundreds of reviews. Truckers like you joining up with them. Great customer service. I have some great rates for you. So again, if you're looking for insurance, look out for Gold River Insurance, all right? Gold River Brokerage, look them up. All right, you guys, so let's get started. How to get shippers to contact you using Google Ads, all right? Okay, you guys, before we go into the details, I'm just gonna show you real quick what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm talking about Google's ads paid campaigns, okay? Paid advertising, okay? But what you're gonna do is you're gonna get shippers to actually call you, not the other way around. So in a way, you're paying for the convenience of not having to call 100 calls and then get one lead, right? Instead, you're gonna go ahead and pay for it, and they're gonna go ahead and call you. So let me give you an example. Most shippers will come in here and put something like pallet delivery or full truckload delivery, or they'll put shipping rates. We're gonna go ahead and do freight rates. And there's plenty of keywords. We can go over the details. And right away, just to show you guys here on the left, I'm sure you guys already know, but most of these right here on the top are ads. And you can tell because these are paid ads. So every time you click on this, it's gonna cost someone money. Now, I know you see this volume here. This is a tool that I use, it's a free tool. And it shows me the volume and how much it costs per click, okay? We'll go over that in a little bit. So for now, let me just get this out of the way so it's not distracting. Okay, so in the very beginning, the first part are ads. All right. Then after that, you have your regular organic searches. All right. Those organic you don't pay for, right? You just got to put in the work. Then at the very bottom, you have some more ads. So what's going on here? Well, a shipper is typing in that they want freight rates, and then here pops up all these companies saying, "Hey, pick me. I can give you a quote." Now, most people think that, hey, this is only meant for bigger players. That's not true at all. In any industry, for Google AdWords, you can get in with a small budget or a very large budget. Okay, so it's not just for the big players, please. In fact, I would say that the big players couldn't even handle all the traffic that Google was sent them. So shipper types in freight rates, and they're gonna go ahead and click on someone. So let's go ahead and do this right here, full truckload solutions. All right, let's take a look. Now, I already have JB Hunt open. They were one of them that, you type in freight rates enough time and you'll see JB Hunt, CH Robinson pop out on the ads for sure. Normally they're the top ones. Might have been because I was Googling a little earlier. But if you look, JB Hunt, like their website, when you click on it, I mean, it's pretty nice. And JB Hunt offers an actual rate. Like they have a calculator, and you can get a rate of how much it's going to cost from going from point A to B. However, and this is where people get a little bit scared of going into Google, is that you don't need all of this. You don't need a calculator to get a lead. And I'm going to show you. We're going to go through a couple of different ones, like this one, Shipwell 3PL. Your freight brokerage is here. Get a freight quote now. Okay, let's see. Do they have a calculator? Nope. This is a simple form. This is a simple form, guys. I don't even know if they're going to give me a rate at the end. I'm just putting stuff here, see what's up. Get a quote. Request receive. They just got a lead. See, you don't need a fancy calculator to convert a lead, and that's my whole point. And guys, I'm going to show you how to reverse engineer this, okay? So who else do a truck stop? You guys already know them. They're big, so we're not going to look into that. Here's this other company that popped up. Our best truckload solutions to help you control costs, increase efficiency, and cover loads. Okay, which solution do you need? Intermodal, blah, blah, blah. And again, another form. You see this? And you're like, oh, Oscar, that page, this is that. It looks, they have a lot. You don't need a lot. You don't need all of this. I promise you, whoa, I wouldn't even tell you to do all of this. All that's going on this page, I wouldn't tell you. Look at this, though. Simple, very simple. You see this? No buttons left and right. It's just what they're clicking for. Okay. Do you see this? Even Truck Stop has a specific page that doesn't have buttons going left and right. They're just like, hey, fill out this form and we'll call you back. Here's a little bit of what we do. And that's all you need. You need a page just like this to make it work. You don't need 1,000 things out. They're different, right? Because they're doing SEO. So when you do SEO, it's going to look like this, but you really don't want to start that way at all. With PPC, with Google AdWords. So simple forms like this will convert. Promise. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And you see it already. Like what Schneider, let's see what Schneider's doing. Booking your spot freight, hear from shippers about freight power. So this is a little bit different, but there's a little different, but it's the same thing. Just sign up for a lead. So let's just take another one. Let's just take another one, right? Just to show you guys. So I don't know who they are. Go Ship. I've seen them. I just don't know who they are. But let's go ahead and just type in freight rates again. See who else pops up. So we got Flexport, Global Freight Forwarding, get the best LTL freight, Freight Terra, iContainers. Okay. So let's go to iContainers now. They have, or see, this is what I mean by a calculator, right? And you can, just so you guys know, once you get more advanced, you can find these. You can have people create this, no problem. So quote your shipment now. Let's see. City, Las Vegas. And let's go to Houston. Cargo details, 20-foot container. Let's see. Search rates. Now, so I didn't know this, but I guess iContainer has their own like wannabe load boards, I guess. What profiles do you? So here we go. And then before you can even start with them, you can't even get a rate. Here you go. You have to create your account, which is basically you're now a lead. So let's see who else did we open up. Freight Terra. They have the same thing going on. Same thing. And again, you don't need this to make it work. Does it help? Yeah, of course. But as you grow, you can go ahead and do that. Now we have Go Ship. Now, this one's interesting. Let's see. Full truckload, 89032. Let's go to 93551. And let's see, get a quote. When do you need to pick up? Wednesday? I'd like to pick the date from the calendar. And there you go. So they give you a rough idea. And now you're going to have to give enter your information. Again, this is one of a calculator. I'm trying to find more like Truck Stop that have the one page. And just so you guys know, I'm doing this. Oh, look, there's JB Hunt, like I said, book in seconds. I'm doing this on a Saturday. So actually, you have a lot less of the smaller companies in here right now. Probably would have been good to shoot this on Monday because that's when everyone comes back out to play. 30-second quote now. Freight Pros. We'll just check them all out. And this will be it. Now I'll go ahead and start showing you guys how you can reverse engineer. You can see what keywords they're using, all that good stuff. So this looks like another save up to, perfect. This is, see, this is the page that you guys need to be focusing on. Look at this. Save up to 85% LTA freight shipping. What? Here, enter your zip code, 89032. When nothing pops up, you see how nothing pops up? It's fake. You're not going to get a rate. You see how like it's not even automatic? It should pull up Las Vegas, right? So it's not even automatic. Enter weight in pounds. You're not going to give me a rate. Less than truckload shipment, get a free quote. So probably it's going to ask me for my information, and that's what it's going to do. Steps 1, 2 through 3 is going to ask me some more information about what I'm. You see how I need to enter details? It doesn't make sense. So this is a fake calculator because a real estimator, you wouldn't enter the details. You would select from a categories of what you have, right? Now they're gonna, but yet you feel like you're gonna get a rate. You feel, and you can do, again, these aren't crazy to do. You can do that. It does help your conversions, meaning you'll get more leads if you do it, but you don't need to do it to get started. So pallets, 5, let's put 125, width, 100, height, let's put 36, business to business next. There you go, here it is. Every time you get to this, you're gonna get to some form lead. I call them form leads, right? Basically, they're going to ask you for your information, and then you're going to hit get a free quote. And you know what's going to happen next? Nothing. They're going to give you a call, and they're going to send you leads. They're going to send you emails as they should, and you should too. So I'm just doing this just to kind of show you guys all the way through the end what I mean. Watch. No rate. You see what I'm saying? There's no rate that I'm being given. It's just a form lead. And again, I'm gonna show you guys, we're gonna reverse engineer this, but it's just a form lead. So in other words, I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning of this. And again, you don't need anything crazy. You got your header up here, you got your contact form, and then all your benefits. Some reviews if you have reviews, and if you don't worry. You don't need that in order to convert. Will this stuff help you convert more? Yes. As you grow, go ahead and add your reviews there. But in the meantime, a simple one-page landing form talking about your company, how fast you can deliver, your hours, hassle-free, no hidden cost, all this good stuff. That's all you really need. And then you can go at least for the landing page, right? The Google Ads is a different thing, but page-wise, that's all you really need. You don't need anything crazy. You don't need the calculator. You can see that we just did this, and I didn't get a rate. And that's actually very normal. It's actually quite normal in a lot of industries. This is actually how it works. And like I said, there are some players like JB Hunt that can provide a quote right away. That's okay. It doesn't matter. We can still get leads, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on reverse engineering this entire process, okay? Sorry it took a little bit long to explain you guys. I just wanna make sure you guys understood that you don't need a fancy page. Even, let's say like, you can remove all of this still. Like you don't need all of this up here. Honestly, you just need a little about us, and the about us can be all the way at the bottom. Picture of yourself, what makes you stand out. It'll work. It'll work. It's already working. This isn't nothing new. If you guys want to know, I've been doing Google Ads for the past 10 years. Okay. So let's go ahead and let me show you guys how to reverse engineer this. Okay. All right, you guys. So we're going to continue right from here, and I'm going to show you how we're going to reverse engineer what they're doing. And just so you guys know, I haven't studied this company, broke it down, nothing like that. We're going to go from scratch. So I'm going to show you guys how this works, and then I'll show you guys the tools and how you can connect all this together, where you can go for someone to create the landing page, okay? So let me just show you how. So you can actually outsource this. You can grab this website and tell somebody to duplicate it, right? But then change the pictures, change the text, change the benefits. If you have your reviews, this isn't your stuff, so you would remove that out of there. You would adjust it to yourself, but you can actually have something like this. I can probably duplicate it for like $100, $150 on Fiverr. And then I would adjust, logos and all this good stuff. So nothing crazy for landing pages. Yeah, I've been doing it for 10 years, a little bit different, but I'll show you guys at the end. You can use Fiverr to get that done. And if you want to do it yourself, I have some links to some landing page companies that if you want to go ahead and use them, by all means. So let's get started. Reverse engineering. What you want to do is you want to grab their domain, okay? So their domain ends right here, freightpros.com. And there's several tools to get this done. So I'm gonna use SpyFu for now, but I'll show you guys some more, but SpyFu for now. And I'm going a little quick here. Here, let me slow down. You enter now SpyFu is a free tool, but it only allows so many searches per day, and then you actually have to create an account. You guys might watch me have to log in or something, but you don't need to pay it just to get an idea, just so you know. So even if you pay for this system, you probably only need it for a month for the research, and it's like $40 or something. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so you got some month. Yeah, some like $40. And it's if you need it, and really you don't. I'm gonna show you guys. I just use them because it's quick, but I'm gonna show you guys where it's free and you can use that all day, every day. So here we are. Now, this is SpyFu. I entered the domain name. And now I'm going to go over to PPC overview. So right now, this is just a big overview of the company, but I want to know about PPC, which this is Google Ads, just so you guys know. PPC overview. It's paid per click, by the way. PPC, paid per click. Because in Google Ads, you pay for every click that comes into your website, okay? Or for anybody that clicks into your website. So let's check them out. So Freight Pros, well, they've been advertising in Google AdWords for a while. So this is what this is, okay? This is a timeline, so let's go 2 years. They've been advertising 2 years, 5 years. 5 years ago, it looks like in 2019, they were here. And then look, boom, they increased how much they're dependent on Google AdWords. They're roughly spending around $40,000 a month. guys, I didn't realize I picked someone who's spending 40,000. I was kind of hoping I find somebody who was spending like, I don't know, 4,000, 2,000. And you don't need that much. Just, you can do 1,000 a month, 500 a month. So you don't need to do all that. Okay. Then you scroll down and it'll tell you, hey, look, these are the top paid competitors. So now you can go and check out other companies. Oh, that's funny. We just went through these. So these are the top paid competitors. And now it's saying their most successful paid keywords. So in Google Ads, it's all about keywords. So basically you tell Google, hey, I want to pay $3 for every time someone types this in the search bar and they click on my ad. So here you can take a look at what paid keywords this company is using. And so you have shipping companies near me. Now this shipping companies near me is a beautiful keyword. For you box trucks, local freight, you better be using this one right here, shipping companies near me. Then they're also paying for LTL freight shipping, trucking companies, freight quote. So let's go ahead. And so what you can do from here is grab these and use them yourself. So I'm gonna show you guys where you can see the cost per click. Now right here on this system is saying, like for instance, trucking companies, a cost per click is $4.96. Okay, $4.96. It's all about, just so you guys know, pay per click converts more than organic searches, like 50% more. Okay, so your job is that you have to try to get, for every 4 people that come to your website, you have to turn it into a lead. So if that were true, then it would cost you $19.84 to get a lead if you use the keyword trucking companies. You're like, $19.84 per lead. You can pay load boards for $100 a month and get way more, right? Well, think about it. They're calling you. They went to your website to fill out a form. It's a higher closing rate. Not only that, but if you pay for these leads, right, and they stick around for a long time, for every load that you keep getting from them, it's just going to decrease the cost of your lead because of how much return on your investment you're getting. All right, so basically, for $20, you can get a shipper to call you and ask you if how much it's going to cost to ship whatever it is that they need. Does that make sense? Okay, and so just so you guys know, converting for every 3 clicks, 4 clicks, that's actually normal. You just have to build the right page, and I already showed you what the right page is. We can go in more depth into that, but in any questions at all, you guys just please leave me a comment. I'll get back to you. But yeah, so let's move on to the next part. Okay, guys, so this is a tool within Google AdWords. And just so you guys know, Google AdWords account is free. You just pay for the advertising cost, but it's free to set up. And these tools are free, and they're great. I use like the SpyFool tool and all these other tools I use. They're nice, but as far as keyword research, this is where I go. I don't need to be doing other stuff. You got plenty of work here. So you can use this system to discover new keywords and also find out how much volume, how much traffic you can get from a keyword. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take trucking companies, because I like it. Trucking companies is a good keyword. And you can add more. Let's see, trucking companies. Let's take freight shipping. And let's take shipping companies near me. All right. Now, here's the thing. I'm glad this pops up. You guys can choose your locations. So, for instance, if you're in Los Angeles and you're just within 100 miles of your box truck, then just put that Los Angeles is going to be your only location that you're going to be targeting. Let me show you guys how. And then we remove United States. I'm just giving you guys an idea. So that's what you're gonna. Yeah, that's where you're gonna be targeting. So what I'm trying to say is that you can target where you want your loads to come out of. So if you're in Florida and you just want them coming out of Florida, you can do that. If you have somebody who's in Georgia, then you can go ahead and adjust the ads to start targeting Georgia. So if you have, you know what I mean? Like if you have a driver out in Georgia and you're looking to get a load, you can adjust your campaigns to target Georgia and start getting leads from there. All right, if that makes sense. So it's not, you don't have, it's not, you can search within the entire country, but you can target the location that you want. Okay. Right now we're just doing volume research. So I'm going to use the entire country. And we're going to go ahead and get results. Select get results. And right away it tells me, let's see, I just want last 30 days, okay? Last 30 days, the word trucking companies got 110,000 searches. Now, as I think about it, this probably wouldn't be that great of a keyword. I'd probably pay like a dollar a click for this one, maybe less. Because trucking companies, also people who are looking for work are probably looking up trucking companies. So you gotta think about when someone's typing what their intent is. So this will give you a mix of leads, is my thought. Freight shipping, 22,200 searches, wow. Just so you guys know, this volume is huge. You only need 9,000 searches for you to operate your company, honestly. So there's plenty of volume here. Like I said, the big carriers couldn't handle all the traffic. They cannot handle all the traffic. So we have freight. So these are the keywords we put in: freight shipping, shipping company near me. These are the ones that we put in. And Google's saying, look, this is the highest cost per click. Basically, if you want to be a number one all the time, and this is the lowest cost per click. From my experience, most of the times this is wrong. For instance, in my industry, our cost per click is around $50, our highest one. However, I get it for half of that. In other words, you can probably do this at $2, and you can probably do this one maybe like $7. Okay, it's just giving you a range, but I normally tend to find that if you do a good job on your account, you'll get a little bit under what they're saying. All right, and you do the whole thing. Well, you can do the math. You need to convert for every 4 clicks. All right, you need to get 1 lead. So what was that? What was the price for that? Shipping companies near me. 4.11 times 4. It's going to cost you $16 for the lead. But again, that lead hasn't been contacted by a bunch of people. They're looking for someone to give them a rate. That's the difference with this. And just so you guys know, this is exactly how auto hauling works. All right, so auto hauling leads, well, we'll go into that in a little bit. But all these auto hauling vendors, they get the leads through Google, and then they go ahead and resell them to 10 people. All right. If you guys are car haulers, you guys need to do this yourself. Huge. Then you got, so now Google's giving me some more keywords to look at. So now I have hotshot trucking, freight broker. Nope, I don't want that. LTL freight. Okay, that one works. We saw that they were, I believe. Yep, you see that? LTL freight. Now it says as high as $26, as low as $3 a click. Great. 18,000 volume. Wow. Listen, honestly, anything under 3,000 volume is like whatever. But anything above 10,000 is great. So, I mean, like I said, you guys have a lot of volume, let's see what else we got here. Prime trucking, no. Ocean freight, no, we're not doing that. Freight cost is $1,600, $2. And here's the thing, guys. You can just stack keywords on keywords, just so you know. So you can have all of these keywords. Now, you only want the keywords that convert. So you don't want, it's not about how many keywords you have. It's about what keywords are going to give you the conversions. And you'll find out because you want to track all this. So there is a way to track this. And honestly, like 10 years ago, all of this is really hard. Nowadays, it's so much easier. Yes, if it's your first time, you're going to fumble and stumble, but it's with all the technology and the tools that have came out to make websites easier, advertising easier. Really, just about anybody can go ahead and set this up. Is it going to take time? Are you going to get a headache? Yeah, but you know, it's well worth it. You can have shippers calling you. You know what I mean? Like, right? And freight brokers. You know, I come from a cold calling background, so I mean, when we shifted over, right? Most of the companies shifted over to start receiving that. We're still doing outbounds. It just changes the way you're working. I mean. It's different. So, all right, let's continue. International, and what I mean is that I'm more busy selling than I am outbounding. That's the difference. Is I'm just selling opposed to outbounding. Okay. International shipping companies, we're not doing that. So LTL shipping. So, but do you see what I'm saying? Look at all these keywords that they're giving us to play with, and you have to go through here and just find them, and you can adjust up here what you want to research. So up here, sorry guys. So I'm just trying to look. Shipping services near me, that's a good one. How much? 3,600 volume, that's good. That's good volume. Because the near me stuff is gonna be lower volume. Well, that's not true. Some industries is crazy high, like taxes, but the near me is, again, for you local people. Now, long haul will also work, right? Because sometimes people just want the company near them, that's all. They want whoever's delivering in the same state, in the same city. But this is a great keyword, $3.15. You probably do less than that, and the top page will get you $9. So that's a good one. I would save that one. Freight rates, I would save that one. So you guys, I can keep going, and I can show you more research. I can, there's more tools that break down keywords, long-term keywords, and all this other stuff. So I can keep going, but are you catching my point here? It's like you would look for the keywords, and then you would bid. You would put a price on that keyword, and whenever someone searches for that keyword, your ad's going to pop up. Yes, your ad only pops up if it's your landing page is of quality, and honestly, it doesn't have to be that great of quality, and your targeting method is correct. In other words, if someone's typing in freight quotes, they're getting landing pages about freight quotes. If you do that, you're basically knocking out 60% of the job, honestly. If you want more leads, you pay more. That's it. You want to double your leads, double your cost. So I hope I'm explaining this good enough, because I'm going to move on to the next section. But again, any comments, you guys, please let me know. Okay, so we got these keywords here, right? Okay, so we got 4. Now I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do with them, okay? So guys, here I am in our Google AdWords account. All right, now I'm not gonna go, if you guys want me to do a through Z in details, headers and all that, I'll do that, no problem, just let me know. But for right now, I'm gonna show you really quick how you set this up, assuming that you had the page completed. So we're gonna create a campaign. And again, I'm gonna run through it quick, you guys, because there's a lot that you can do here. So I always select this one. It's better than select. Don't let Google run your campaigns. That's another thing. Don't let Google run your campaigns. Don't do the automatic stuff. First do manual, then move to automatic. Big tip. If you go automatic and you let them do it, it's most likely that whatever your budget is, you're gonna burn through it in a couple of minutes. All right. So don't let them do it. You see how it says like when you select these other ones, they choose your settings. So you want to select this one right here. I'll do my own settings. Thank you very much. So we're gonna do a search campaign. A search campaign is exactly that, which is basically when anyone goes to Google and they search something. So that's what we're doing. We want to appear in the search queries. So we're doing a search campaign, and the search queries are, again, these add right here. Okay, we want to appear here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add we're gonna do a search campaign. We're gonna hit continue. Oh, missed it. And then it's going to ask you, well, what do you want to track? Phone calls and form leads, and that's what we want. Phone calls and form leads. Don't worry about all this stuff, you guys. If you started brand new, you won't have all this. I have, 10 years. So we have a lot of stuff. Select the results you want to get from that campaign. So I want phone calls and I want website. So what website? Again, you guys, this would be like your page, right? Freightquoters.com, right? Whatever your website is, you will go ahead and put it there. And again, stick to the landing page unless your website looks like a landing page. Okay, so let me show you. Campaign name, we're gonna call it, we're gonna call it shipping. No, we're gonna call it freight, and you call it whatever you want. It's just freight quotes. Freight quotes. Okay, it says how much do you want to spend per day? Start small, guys. Start small. Get a feel for it. If you can do 50, great. If not, you've seen that for one lead, it's going to be close to 20. So I would say at least start with 25. Now, it could be less. I'm just showing you guys if we're doing at their $4. To me, I want to get the click lower. I'm going to show you guys. What their shipping company rate is and what we're going to do. So this says target cost per acquisition. I know, guys, this might be new. Don't do the CPA first. Right now, you have to do everything manual. Just remember, manual in the beginning, okay? Clicks. Now, You want to start off with clicks and then go ahead and adjust to conversions, okay? The reason we can't do conversions is because the system doesn't know how much to charge. They never gotten a lead. In order for this to work, the target CPA, the system needs to have information. Now, I've been using the system for 10 years, so it has information. It thinks that it knows, but we're doing a completely different type of lead, okay? So I'm gonna go with clicks. And it says set a maximum cost per click bid. Yes, absolutely. I don't want it going more than $4 for sure for any click. Absolutely not. Especially while starting. The ads do not optimize, rotate ads indefinitely. When you're getting started, you want to see what works best, and then go ahead and do optimize and let Google decide which ads they're going to run moving forward. Because in the beginning, Google is going to not all ads convert the same, and some ads might bring you junk traffic. So in the beginning, it's very important for you to keep in charge of it and see what ads are working. But you can also just go here. It won't hurt you too much. If you want to, be a pro, then you do this one and you check your ads. But if you're busy, just do this one, okay? And I'm sorry if I wasn't clear there. Basically, here they won't they'll rotate ads. So if I have 2 ads, they'll send this one out first, then the next one, then the next one, then the next one. This one, they're going to go ahead and select which one performs the best. So if ad number 1 performed better, they're just going to keep sending that one out and leave ad number 2 away. And again, from experience, it's only worked good when you first figure out what ads works for you better. Because just because you get a lead doesn't mean it's like the best lead, right? What if one ad is converting in the sense of sales more? Google won't know that. They just know how to get you the lead. But it turns out that this ad, even though it has less leads, is converting more deals, right? And by that I mean is you're closing the shippers. They want the load, you sent it. Okay, so we're gonna hit next. Then it says, where do you want to go ahead and target? And this is where you're gonna go ahead and, I just want, we're in Florida. I just want to target Florida. As an example, I'm not in Florida. I'm in Vegas. Still hot like Florida. Let's see. Okay, so you can do whatever you want. You can put as many states as you want, just so you guys know. So it doesn't have to be, it's whatever you want, really. So here they want to target people in or who have shown interest in target locations, recommended, yes, and then exclude people in your excluded locations. Yes, this is basically a default way. You want to leave it like that. Select the languages. If you speak any other languages, you want to add it there because you can possibly get clients that have their Google set up in a different language. We're gonna leave English alone. Audience segment. This is all more advanced stuff. We're not gonna do anything here. We're gonna hit next. Oh, and then your ad schedule. Sorry. When do you want this to run? So you only want it to run when you're in the office. All right. So you're gonna put Monday through Friday, from 6 a.m. till whatever you want, till 12 p.m., 2 p.m., whatever you want. Okay, so it's up to you. But my advice: only have leads on when you're in the office. You don't. One thing about here's the thing: Google. So online leads. If you guys haven't used them, you got to call them like now. After 30 seconds, I forget, there's a Harvard study, but after 30 seconds, I think the contact rate drops by like 30%, and it keeps dropping every 15 minutes. And then and so what you do is, what I've had from experience is you call them back way later in the day and they normally answer. So it is true. There's this huge percentage drop off after the first 30 seconds. So you want to call them right away, and you can get notifications, you guys, hey, a lead's here and so forth. Okay. All right, next. Let's see, what was asking? Keywords. Ad group 1. Okay, so we got ad group 1. So ad group 1 is going to be shipping companies. And in here, it's now Google selects keywords for you. Don't trust Google's keywords. Don't trust it when it does it for you. Do it all manually. All right, so you should go and research these keywords just like we did. All right, and so we're gonna put shipping companies in here. Now, I'm putting the quotation marks next to it, guys. This is, there's different ways of targeting keywords. I'm not gonna get into that, but basically there's broad, phrase, and exact. Phrase just basically says, hey, I want, anytime somebody types anything with these 2 words in it, shipping companies, I wanna show up. And then if you do, so let's do shipping companies, and let's show you another one, shipping companies near me. So this is exact match, which basically says, hey, they have to exactly type this. If not, I don't want it. Shipping companies near me. So I'm just giving you guys, I'm just showing you two different ones, okay? Oh, and let's put, yeah, shipping companies. So that group is shipping companies. Then we're gonna do shipping companies near me. And guys, I know this might be a little bit like, oh, this is all new, but like I said, any questions at all, let me know. I can help you out with this. But I just want to show you how it looks at the end, okay? And then again, with the questions, I can help you out. So let's see, this is gonna be the page that's going to, and then they just wanna know, like, this is your ad right here. You see? What you're gonna do is you're gonna do something like this. You're gonna put in your keywords. Shipping companies. Need it delivered. That's what I would do. And so basically right here, what we're adding is a lot of headlines, and you just keep adding to the system and descriptions about your business. You see the description part is right here. All right. So you want to add a lot of them, but they all have to pertain to your business. Shipping companies near you. Low cost shipping companies. Freight quotes on demand, right? Because you're there in the office, you can give it to them on point. Get your free freight quote. Guys, I spend a lot of times with my headlines, so I'm just showing you, right? Need to deliver freight quotes on demand. Get your free freight quote. You see how they put that together? It sounds really cool. All right, and then of course the description you would put, hassle-free, on time, whatever keywords that your shippers like whatever that they like to hear. That's what you want to put here. All right, so you're speaking to them. If you already know about shippers, you know about your client, then you want to speak to them here. What is it that they ask a lot? Put it here. What is it that they want to know about you? Put it here in the description. It'll pop up under here. Okay, and over here I'll show you different formats of how it's going to look. Oh, and then I'll show you this is on desktop and this is on mobile, okay? I'm not gonna go into the details here. It's a little bit more expert. We're not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna hit done. There's a little sample of your ad. All right, so here's our ad. We're gonna hit next. Right here, the site link is an extension, guys. That's, honestly, I can do, a whole nother hour going over this stuff, but so I'm not going to get into too much details, but basically this is just extra marketing space. We're going to do some call outs, like you see here, low down payment programs. These are called Google's extensions. So Google's extensions are all these extra things you see here. Those are all different. They call them extensions. All right, so I'm not going to go into those details, but we're just going to hit next, because again, I want to show you how it looks. I'm going to show you how it works. So my campaign name is Freight Quotes. $25 a day. We're bidding maximize click. Search partner. We don't want display network. Always remove that, okay? Only, and don't include Google search partners. Not in the beginning, not at first. So now we're only going to target Florida, and it's saying on the right-hand side, look, you're probably going to get 10 clicks a day, and it's probably going to cost you $20. Cool, because I'm at $25 budget. Perfect. Okay, cool. There's your time. You're ready to go. There's your ad schedule. Hit next. Hit next. Why is it going backwards? Hit next. Oh, publish campaign. Sorry, guys. It's because I updated it. Okay, so everything's good. We're going to publish the campaign. Now, Google, what they start doing is they start looking at your campaign. You get scored with what your ad is and where you're sending them to. It has to match. If it doesn't, your score goes down and you have to pay more for that click. So if you have a really good ad and a really good page, you pay less, basically. All right. There's more details to that, but so let's go here. So in this case, because we're doing maximize clicks, we're basically telling Google that, let me go here, that our budget is $25. and we don't want any click to go over $4. All right. You do this in the beginning because the system needs to get some data in. They need to start learning. If you feel like, man, maybe 4 is too much, that's fine. Set your max cost per click to $2. You chose to focus on clicks, use max. Yes. Sorry, guys. Let me show you this one. Let me take it back. Go to manual cost per click. It'll probably be easier for you. And don't select that. Help increase conversions with enhanced PPC. Once you start increasing your conversions, or once you're getting conversions, and let's say you have 25 leads by now, go ahead and select this, okay? But in the meantime, you need it. But this helps you increase it. But just know you can get more leads by selecting this, but your cost might go up. So we're going to start with manual cost per click. We're going to hit save. And again, guys, I went to settings. And so if I go to manual cost per click, sorry. If I go to manual cost per click, I'm now at manual CPC, manual cost per click, meaning you tell Google exactly how much to pay per keyword, all right? And you can tell them, I don't want to go higher than $4 for any keyword, all right? But you can go manually here and say, hey, for this keyword, I want $2 a click. And for this keyword, I want it at $1 a click. Now you can start with 50 cents and see what happens, but the lower the cost per click, the slower the traffic. Whenever the cost per click increases by double, it wants you to save it twice. So there you are. So let's take a look. Let's see. Here's our ad. And the ad's currently pending, but this is it. So once someone types shipping companies near me in Florida, then I'm gonna start popping up. So if you're in Florida and you type in any one of my keywords, because I'm searching Florida, so shipping companies or shipping companies near me, if you go ahead and type that in, my ad is gonna show up there, and I'm telling Google, hey, every time someone clicks in there, I will pay $1 for them, right? And now it's your job on your page to convert that lead, or to convert that prospect that's coming staring at your page, to convert them into a lead. And honestly, it's not that hard if you think about what your client is looking for and just put it on your page. Okay? It's not that hard. At the end, you have to close the deal. So, this only works if you're selling, if you're closing, right? If you're not, if you don't know your profession, it'll be harder. For you pros that understand this and you're getting leads, then you're closing. It's a different story. So at the end of this, it doesn't matter if basically you can't help your client out and you can't sell the deal. Okay, but that's it, you guys. So I just wanted to show you how that works. But as of right now, my ad goes on Monday. It goes on for Florida, and I'm gonna have shippers give me a call. All right, I know there's way more to it, and sorry it took so long. It's really hard to condense all of this and show you. But any questions at all, whether we're talking in regards to setting this up, the permits or insurance, let us know, you guys. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Hey, I hope you guys really enjoyed that. If you did, please subscribe down below. We got more content like this coming to you, all right? So I hope you enjoyed that. You guys take care. Let's get some loads, and anything at all. You guys have any comments? We're talking about permits. We're talking about insurance. We're talking about how to get loads on Google. You guys go ahead and comment down below, and I'll get back to you, all right? Any questions at all? You guys take care.